citrus fruit, which belong to the family Rutaceae. The study of Rutaceae was carried out. A total of 4 species belonging to the family of Rutaceae were collected and identified. The 4 species that have been identified are Citrus aurantifolia, Citrus microcarpa, Citrus hystrix, and Citrus grandis. This systematic study was carried out to investigate the dynastic character for each species, share and different character between the species, and also about the special characteristic of the species like essential oil inside the leaf and fruit of the plant species that contribute many advantages. For introduction, Rutaceae is commonly known as the rue or citrus family. Most species in the Rutaceae family are shrub and a few are herbs. Most species in the family are frequently aromatic with gland on the leaf or thorn, and it is also a flowering plant. Rutaceae are family that generally have flower that divide into 4 or 5 parts. The flower for the Rutaceae family are bractless, solitary or in cyme, rarely in raceme, and mainly pollinated by insects. The leaf of the family Rutaceae usually have strong scent when crushed by hand.
Okay, the first plant is Citrus aurantifolia, or known as Bocot limonifera. Okay, the characteristic of flower is white in color, has 5 petals, has 5 sepals. Okay, this petal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it has 20 until 25 stamens. Inflorescence and complete flower. Okay, for leaf color is green. Leaf shape, elliptic shape. This margin entire, and the apex is acute. The alternate arrangement. The petiole is long and it has petiole wing here. Okay, for fruit, it green color, turn into yellow when it ripe, and it has smooth surface. The shape is round shape. It has seed and small and smooth, and the size small until medium. Okay, for stem, the branch spread and are irregular. The twigs are short, stiff, and sharp, fine. Okay, it's not as bitter orange fruit, and it helps to ease anxiety, digestion, and sleeplessness.
Alright, so I will present about Citrus grandis. Citrus grandis is also belonging to Rutaceae family. It is also known as pomelo, or we usually call it as Poco limau bali. So the Citrus grandis flowers is white in color and it has highly aromatic fragrance. And it is bisexual flower with 5 petals and 5 sepals. And the ovary position for this citrus grandis flowers is superior hypogynous. So for the leaf of the citrus grandis is evergreen and leathery green with many oil glands, which is at the lower part of this leaf has hairy like structure. For the leaf shape is elliptic shape and the leaf margin is entire margin with acute apex. And the arrangement of this leaf is alternate arrangement in which at the each node only a single leaf arise. The petiole is broadly wedged. For the fruits of citrus grandis is this fruit is the biggest citrus fruit and it is greenish yellow, smooth surface and dotted with many oil glands. And it has white pulp vesicle. The fruit is pear-shaped and it is fleshy fruit which is hesperidium, and it has 3 distinct layers of pericarp which is azocarp, mesocarp and endocarp. For the stem, as we can see that along the stem has spine. Citrus grandis is also known as Citrus maxima, and the term Citrus maxima means bigger citrus.
Okay, for the next family Rutaceae, citrus district or cafe lime atau pokok limau purut. For the flower of cafe lime is inflorescence because they are axillary and terminal. Flowers are small, fragrant, white, cuspided, four-lobed, white with violet finger. They have five petals, ovoid oblong, yellowish, and with pink tint. They have stamen uh, 24 until 33. They are as known as a complete flower because they are both female and male reproduction structure are present. For the leaf, they are alternate, unifilar, broadly ovate to ovate oblong, iaitu membujur. Base is cuneate, apex obtuse or slightly acuminate or notched. Petal is long and appended into prominent wings. Leaf variation is pinnate, a shape oblongular. Okay, for the fruit, uh, cafe lime is fleshly single fruit because they have a pericarp is fleshly and juicy. When matured, a sub-character called a berry because the pericarp fleshly. Fruit are larger, variety or bumpy, very acid and bitter. Color light to dark green and turn to yellow when become red. For the seed, they are numerous, rigid, oblong. They have monoembryo thick with white cotyledon. For the stem, crook with glabrous spinning branch.
For citrus, microcarpa or calamansi or pokok limau kasturi. Okay, let's look at the flower. Okay, it has a white color, has 5 sepal, 5 petal, have a 20 to 25 stamen, is fluorescent, was complete flower. Complete flower mean it have both male and female part. For leaf, it have a green color but dark green on the top surface and pale green on the underneath. Okay, then it is a simple leaf. It have a elliptic shape. Leaf arrangement is alternate. Leaf arrangement entire. Leaf apex obtuse. Okay, let's look at a fruit. Okay, its fruit have a green color but it will turn to light orange when it's become ripe. Okay, it has small size. It have a round shape. It have a smooth texture. Okay, it contain 8 to 12 seed in each fruit. Okay. Okay, then we go to stem. Oh, okay, for the stem is have a sparsely spiny along the stem. Okay.
So let us discuss more detail about this spore species, in which there is some similar characteristic between these four species, and also there is some differences between these four species. Firstly, we can see that the shape of the fruit, only Citrus grandis has pear shape, while the other species has round shape. Second, spine. As we can see from here, only Citrus heatstreak that has long spine. And for Citrus microcarpa, Citrus grandis, and Citrus aurantifolia, it has short spine. Third, the leaf shape. Only Citrus heatstreak that has special leaf shape, which is oblongular, while for the other species has elliptic shape. Then for the petiole, we can see that only 3 species, which is Citrus grandis, Citrus heatstreak, and Citrus aurantifolia, that has petiole, while for Citrus microcarpa, there is the absence for petiole. Next, for the leaf margin, only Citrus heatstreak that has special leaf margin, which is undulate. While for Citrus microcarpa, Citrus grandis, and Citrus aurantifolia, it has entire margin. While for the texture of fruit, which is Citrus heatstrip again, have special texture, which is wrinkle and bumpy. While for Citrus microcarpa, Citrus grandis, and Citrus aurantifolia, it has smooth texture of fruit.
Okay, for the impact, plants need to be appreciated because there are many benefits if we retain it. We all need plants. People around the world are recognizing just how important both wild and cultivated plants are to human survival and development. For example, the natural process of plants protect our planet and supply the air we breathe and the water we drink. So we need to protect our biodiversity with control of any human activity that affect the delicate relationship between species and habitats will improve our quality of life and reduce the number of resources available to us.
As in conclusion, for this mini project, we get information about the four species that belonging to Rutasia family. We can conclude, although they have different species in the same family, but they have different in the morphology.